We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has arrived in Singapore for a 2-day state visit. Marcos arrived with First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos and the entire Philippine delegation at the Changi Airport past noon. Marcos is scheduled to appear before the Filipino community at 6 p.m. local time. The president will have a separate meeting with Singaporean President Halimah Yacob and Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. He also seeks investment deals from Singapore. Marcos flew straight to Singapore after a 3-day state visit to Indonesia. He met with President Joko Widodo and witnessed the signing of agreements on the economy, culture, defense, and bilateral relations. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said the country may explore the strategy used in the signing of the 2014 Sea Border Agreement with Indonesia to settle its long-standing maritime dispute with China in the West Philippine Sea. The agreement sets the exclusive economic zone borders between the Philippines and Indonesia in the Mindanao and Celebes Seas. The Philippines and Indonesia are both parties to the 1982 United Nations Conventions on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, and are entitled to exclusive economic zones of 200 nautical miles. Under the said convention, states have sovereign rights to explore and exploit and observe and manage natural resources within their EEZ. Marcos said the delimitation talks between the Philippines and Indonesia can be used as a template for settling territorial disputes with other nations. He said he is hopeful that this may work, or he will have to try something else. The Philippines is currently locked in a maritime dispute with China. President Bongbong Marcos says he is considering the establishment of a state-owned mall that would showcase small businesses with local products. Marcos told reporters about the time when Indonesian President Joko Widodo invited him to visit a mall which sold local products from micro, small, and medium enterprises. He said he would in turn inform Jokowi on the Philippines' One Town, One Product, or OTOP program that aims to support small businesses, promote specialty products of Filipino towns, cities, and regions. Meanwhile, Marcos said he also met with businessmen in Indonesia on Monday evening who were enthusiastic with his invitation to do business in the Philippines. A total of 13 informants have received cash rewards worth more than 3 million pesos from the Philippine National Police. PNP officer in charge and Deputy Chief for Administration, Lieutenant General Jose Chiquito Malayo, handed the rewards during awarding rights in Camp Crame, Quezon City on Monday. These claimants provided vital information that led to the arrest of 14 fugitives from justice listed as most wanted persons. Malayo said granting monetary rewards to informants is among the programs of the PNP for the immediate arrest of wanted persons in the country. Meanwhile, the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, also handed over cash rewards worth 9.6 million pesos to 11 informants during the awarding ceremony at its headquarters in Quezon City on Tuesday. PDEA Director General Wilkins Villanueva commended the informants for providing information that led to the seizures of illegal drugs and the arrest of high-value targets under the PDEA Operation Private Eye. The PDEA Operation Private Eye is a citizen-based program designed to encourage the active participation of private citizens to report illegal drug activities in their community. 2 former members of the DAWLAH-ISLAMiyah Maute Group have surrendered to authorities in Iligan City. Lou Antonio reports.
Iligan City Police Office Director Police Colonel Dominador Estrada identified the 2 surrenderees as alias Ahmad and alias Orak, both residents of Lanao del Sur, and were recruited in 2015 in Butig Town. They also surrendered their firearms that include 1 caliber .45 and rocket-propelled grenade launcher. Ahmad and Orak said they decided to withdraw allegiance to their group and return to the fold of law to start anew with their families.
Isa sa mga operations sila kasama ko ang Iligan, Lanao Norte at Lanao Sur. Kaya at ang Iligan ko naman open arms ko na tinanggap sila para lang maligyan sila ng pagkakataon. Ma-enjoy yung normal na buhay ko. Hindi tatago o kaya gumagawa ng hindi maganda.
Meanwhile, Iligan City Mayor Frederick Xiao said the Philippine National Police are committed to ensure the security in the city, especially with the month-long celebration of the DND Festival. For the Pna Newsroom, I'm Lou Antonio of the Philippine Information Agency, Lanao del Norte.
And that is the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I'm William Theo. Good evening, everyone.